Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. I wanted to do a quick yoga class to just help open up the body, the spine, the shoulders, the hips. So if you just need a little bit of a boost and a bit of a stretch, this is a good one to do. And if you don't have a lot of time or you don't want to spend too much time doing. Okay. So just come sitting tall. Bring your sit bones into the mat and bring your hands to your heart. Chest forward, chin back, and let's just take a few long, deep breaths. Let's inhale, bring the arms to the sides, palms up, and then bring them overhead as you come to the end of your breath, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to heart. On the next exhale, let's chant an Om together. Inhale. Om. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Let's now start on in a tabletop position. So coming with your hands under shoulders and your knees under your hips. Okay, let's do some cat-cows to start, just to start to open up the spine. Inhale, let's bring the belly down and chest and chin forward. Exhale, spine up. Bring your chin into your chest. You can go slow or as fast as you need to, just to make sure you're getting all the vertebrae. So notice what part of your spine is not as loose, and just bring more attention there as you breathe. Inhale to center. Exhale, let's bring the right leg back. Bend your knee, and then bring it out to the right, lower it down, and circle it in that direction. So keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. And switch directions. Inhale, straighten it back. Exhale, let's bring it out to the side, straight. Hold for a few breaths. Inhale, lift it back. Exhale, bring the knee towards your nose, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left arm forward. Bend that knee, and then reach back if you can. So you can just reach, and if you can, grab the foot or the ankle, and then push into your hand if you got a hold of it, and lift your leg, open the shoulder, keep breathing, gazing forward. Inhale and exhale, let that side go, and just shake out the wrists if you need. So I'm just going to turn this way so you can see the side I'm doing. Okay, good. Let's bring the left leg back as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, and then start circling in one direction. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale. Switch directions. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, bring your foot out to the side. So this is a good core strengthener. Keep breathing. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, let's stay up. And exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, lift the right hand. And exhale, reach it back. So you can stay there, or you can try and grab the foot or the ankle. If you've got a hold of it, push into your hand, lift and open the shoulder. Keep gazing forward, keep breathing. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Lower the knee, lower the hand. Let's bend the elbows and come down. So you're going to keep your knees on the ground, keep your chest and chin to the ground so your butt stays lifted. So this is called Ashtanga pose. Chest and chin down. And then slide yourself forward and inhale into a little cobra here. Exhale, come down. Let's bring the arms off the mat, fingertips on the ground, elbows bent. Okay, so just slightly in front. And let's inhale, peel. So you're going to peel your chest and lift the head up last as you inhale. Exhale, lower the belly, chest, forehead. Inhale, peel yourself up, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. Plant the hands under the shoulders, near the ribs actually, so a little further back. Tuck the elbows back. If you would like, curl the toes under and come right up into plank, or you can come to the knees first and then try to come into plank. So up to you. Ready? So you can just push yourself up as you inhale, and then send your hips up and back, downward dog. So in downward dog, you just want to stretch out the body, pedal the feet. Shake your head yes, shake your head no, shake it out. Inhale, lift the right leg. Bend your knee as you exhale. You're opening the hip. Circle the knee in one direction. Keep breathing. Circle in the other direction. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, you're going to step on the outside of your right hand. So I'm just going to turn so you can see. So step on the outside of your right hand, okay? So you can, let me get a block. So you can use a block in this pose, okay? So you can always, if you're feeling like the ground is too far for you right now, you can always have your hands on a block, okay? If you want the challenge, keep your knee lifted. And if you want to rest the knee down, you can rest it down, okay? So this is your basic. Next step would be lower the forearms onto the block. And then last would be coming all the way to the ground. Turn your right foot out at a 45-degree angle, and if you want to go even further, let the knee fall out to the side with coming to the outside edge of your right foot. Okay, so your foot is on an angle. Okay, so option to keep the knee down or lift it up. A little bit of strengthener that way. And just move around. So this is a deep hip opener. It's not pigeon pose, but very similar effects. All right, wherever you're at, let's keep the right hand down or the right forearm down and bring your left hand down and bring your right hand onto the thigh. And you're just going to push into a twist here, just squeezing and looking behind your right shoulder. If you want to try, lift your back knee up. That just gives you a bit of strength in it as well. Keep breathing. And look forward. Release both hands down. And let's come to the side of the mat. So we're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to face the camera. So you're just turning to face the side of your mat. Okay, so toes are pointing slightly in, feet are parallel to the edges of the mat, and slowly push yourself up. Now, you don't have to be too wide. It could be like a good distance though, okay? All right, let's do a nice shoulder opener here. Interlace the hands behind you, palms together. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms. Exhale, fold, release. Lift your arms off your back. Push through the feet. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, lift the arms. Interlace, point the index finger. Exhale, side to bend to one side. Inhale, lift to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, let's release. Point your right toes forward, plant your hands, and inhale to plank, step it back. Lower the knees if you need to, so always take that option, okay? Exhale, let's come, actually we'll do it. If you want to try Ashtanga pose again, bend your elbows, lower the knees, chest and chin to the ground. Inhale into Cobra. You can take full Cobra if you like. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, let's step it to the outside of the left hand. Again, you can have your options here if you like. You can have a block. You can lower the knee. You can lower your forearms to the block. And if you're super flexible, you can lower your forearms to the ground. Shift your foot out to a 45-degree angle. Let it come onto the outer edge if you can make it to that point. And just breathe here. If you lift your knee off, you can move around a little bit and just mobilize your hips. Good, and now wherever you're at, maybe your forearms are on the ground or a block, or your hands are on the ground. Let's bring the left hand to the left thigh and just do a little twist here. You're looking behind your left shoulder, squeezing and opening through the heart center. Keep breathing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, let's lift the knee, and we're going to come again into a forward fold. So I'm going to face the camera again, coming to the side of your mat. This time, point the toes out at 45 degrees, and then just come up into goddess pose, a wide-legged squat. So let's inhale, lift the arms into a cactus arms, open the chest, squeeze the shoulders back, keep breathing and sitting back. So you don't want to be sitting forward, you want to be sitting back as if you're sitting in a chair, and your knees are in the directions of your toes. Keep opening, keep lifting, lift the heart. Let's lift the right heel. Little exercise for the ankles, lower it, lift the left heel. Lower down, right heel, lower, left heel, lower. Let's lift both heels. Keep breathing, and lower. Let's lower the hands to the thighs, and we'll do a nice shoulder stretch here. Actually, it's good for your mid-back. So keep your right arm straight, push into your right leg, right arm, shoulder to left knee, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist the opposite side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Maintain that pressure in your locked elbow. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center, coming back. Exhale, straighten your legs. Point your left toes forward. Look towards your left foot. Plant both hands on either side. Curl the back toes under. Inhale, plank. Exhale, you can lower your knees, chest, chin. Slide forward. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Let's lower down to the belly. So inhale, back to plank, lower down. Great. Bring your arms by your sides with the palms up. Start to lift the chest, the chin, the arms, and the legs. Strong back body here. Lifting up as high as you can. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Keep breathing, elongating the back of your neck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release one cheek to the ground. Inhale back to center and start to lift off. Again, this time let's interlace the hands behind the back if you can. Otherwise, you could also hold a strap between your hands or a sock or a towel. And start to lift the chest. See if you can lift your arms off your back. Lift the legs. Keep breathing. Keep squeezing. Inhale, lift even higher. Exhale, let go. Release the other cheek to the ground. Come back to center. Bring your hands near the ribs. Curl the toes under. If you like the challenge, take your body into a plank, upward part of a push-up. Lift off. And come into downward dog. Stretch it out. Come to the knees and lower them down. So we're going to do some seated stretches. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. Again, we are working on the hips, the inner thighs here. And just breathe. You can open the feet, and if you want to feel a little bit more, slowly hinge forward. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, let's just cross the legs for a moment. And we're going to take the hands again, interlace behind the back. And let's bring them to the outside of the right hip. So just like it's all, you're coming like almost like a side bend or something. You're coming into the side of your waist because we're going to be bending in one direction to stretch out the neck. Okay, so from here you're going to lower your left ear to your left shoulder. Just feel the stretching into the right side. And let's try the other way. Getting different muscles with each stretch, and where the hands are affects the stretch as well. Inhale, center, and switch. So again, creating this feeling of imbalance, but it's because we're stretching here. So let's bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Just notice how that feels first. And then switch over to the other side. Might be a little bit tougher because your neck has to be stretched out more on this side with the hands on your left hip. Inhale, center, and release as you exhale. Let's inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, let it go. So we've loosened up different parts of the body now, and I'd like to try this cow face or cow lick pose. Not sure why it's called that. So you will take the version that works for you. If you would like to try, you're going to bring your left foot kind of opposite to the right hip, and then so you could do this. You could cross your right foot over, and you might be good there. So this might be a deep enough stretch, and you should feel it into your right hip if you're tight. If you want to go further, you can start to pick up the foot and bring it closer to the left side, and eventually you'd like your knees to be stacked. So you might be here, or if you can go further, you might be able to stack the knees completely and then bring the feet further out to these opposite sides. So that would be, and you want to be grounded in your hips. So if you're feeling off and you're not feeling grounded, just come out of it a little bit, okay? All right, so this is a nice deep stretch for the hips, regardless of which step you're taking. It doesn't really matter, as long as you feel that opening, okay? So let's lift up the right arm and push the elbow down with your left hand. So you might stay here. This might be completely enough. If you want to go further, you can grab the shirt or use a strap and grab a sock or a strap and see if you can either hold on to the strap of shirt or clasp your fingers together. So this is a really nice opener for the shoulders. Just be careful with any injuries. And just breathe here. Letting the muscles just open up. If you want to take it further, let's inhale and hinge forward a little bit. If you want to feel a little bit of everything a bit more, keep breathing. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Shake it out. And slowly uncross. Straighten your legs out for a moment. Let's inhale, lift the arms. And just fold gently over your legs. Inhale, lift. And release. Good. Great. So let's bend the knees. Now you're going to cross the right foot under towards your left hip. And you might cross the left foot over that, and that's enough. That's okay. You might be able to go further and start stacking the knees and come all the way into the position. And then once you're there, just spread your feet out to the sides a bit more and ground your sit bones. Again, not everyone needs to get to this point. It's just you're aiming eventually with practice. Okay? All right. Inhale, left elbow lifts behind. Bring your arm behind you and push your elbow down with your right hand. Keep breathing. And optional now, you can stay here or you can reach down and around for the shirt, strap, sock, or interlace your fingers. Just clasp and let your shoulders open as you breathe. If you want to go further, inhale and exhale, hinge and release. Breathing into any tightness. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, let the arms go, shake it out. Stretch your leg, let's bring them wide. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, just fold. You might just touch your hands to the ground. You might walk forward a little bit. Just go as far as is comfortable and just breathe here, letting the body just decompress. Your hips got a lot of stretches today, so we're just kind of relaxing. You don't have to force it here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Let's bring the knees, bend the knees, and we're just going to do a kind of opposite stretch of what we've been doing. If you can, hug your thighs and try to clasp the opposite shins from the inside. So it's like you're clamping on, okay? Try to do that, or a variation of it, because what we're going to do is we're going to stretch, we're going to hang off our legs. So what you're going to do is just let your whole body hang backwards and let your chin tuck into your chest so you're curled. And just breathe here. Put some pressure in the hands so you're gripping, but which causes you to kind of push further back. So you're really opening up the back body here. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Just coming back to a tall spine. We'll slowly come to the back. Just lowering down slowly. Use your core. Good. Tuck your knees in. So I will take you into shoulder stand. You don't need to do it. You can also use the wall, or you can just lift the legs. You can also come onto a block and lift the legs up and do this. Shoulder stand really, for me, opens up the shoulders really nicely, and I like to finish off classes with this sometimes. So I'll show the variation on the wall for those who want to practice. Shift your hips right up against the wall sideways, and then turn yourself to face the wall, and then you're just going to walk your feet up. And this is how you get into your shoulder stand when you're practicing. You can lift one leg up at a time. So this is really a nice way to get the benefits. Okay. So you can stay there if you like. And if you want to come into full shoulder stand, you're going to bring your arms to your sides, roll up, grab to your mid-back, trying to aim for the mid-back here. Tuck your elbows in towards the center, and then lift your legs. Don't turn your head like I am. I was just looking at the camera. But keep your chin centered, and you're aiming to have a fairly straight line from the feet to the neck. And breathe. Inhale, exhale. So if you're in full shoulder stand, you're going to roll into plow pose first. Maybe the toes touch. And then hands by your sides, use your core, slowly lower down. Really good for thyroid, hormones, all kinds of benefits to that one. Just to counteract what we just did, when you're ready, come prop yourself up on the elbows and just lift your chest up to the ceiling. Let your head fall back gently. It doesn't have to be too far because you don't want to cause any issues in your neck. So just as far back as it's comfortable, just open your chest the opposite way. And coming back, tuck your chin in. Slowly lower down, bring your knees back to center. Open the arms in a T, just let them fall to one side for a twist. Turn your head the opposite way, shoulders are grounded. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist the other way, turn your head to the opposite side. Inhale back to center. And when you're ready, just slowly let the legs stretch out. Palms come out to the sides, facing up. Let the feet flop out to the sides. Just relax your whole body. Inhaling deeply here. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Softening all parts of your body, relaxing into the mat, allowing your body this time to integrate what we just did. Just noticing the shifts, the feeling in your hips, your spine, your shoulders, your neck. Just notice all the changes that are happening. Feel free to stay there as long as you need for a few more minutes if that's good for you. Thank you for joining me. And thank yourself for taking this time to take care of you. Challenging yourself to maybe try some new things that you haven't tried before, and that's totally fine. Love, light, and health to you. Namaste.